क्या आपको सच में लगता है कि कोई आपके टेक्स्ट नहीं पढ़ रहा? Are you really confident those private photos are safe? Think again, भाई। आज हम इस एक्सप्लेनर में एक ऐसी शॉकिंग रियलिटी ब्रेकडाउन कर रहे हैं जिसने डिजिटल वर्ल्ड को हिलाकर रख दिया है। Is your private chat really safe? हम सब अपनी डेली लाइफ में ये अज्यूम करते हैं कि end-to-end encryption, वो छोटा सा ग्रीन लॉक आइकन हमारी अल्टीमेट शील्ड है, समझ रहे हो ना? But what if I told you that the European Union just passed a rule that completely flips this game globally?
Section 1. End of Privacy, the EU's new rule.
So in mid-July 2026, the European Parliament passed a massive piece of legislation known as Chat Control 1.0. ये कोई minor software update नहीं था यार. It is a legislative mandate requiring tech companies to scan private messages, emails, and photos for CSAM using AI. मतलब, whether you are using WhatsApp, Signal, or Gmail, these platforms are legally required to sift through personal data. They are literally casting a massive net over our private lives. Section 2. What is client-side scanning? The tech inside your phone. The first question any tech-savvy person asks is, how do you scan an encrypted message without breaking the encryption? The answer is, they bypass it entirely. Step 1, the user types a private message. Step 2, wait, the AI scans the message directly on your device. Step 3, the message is then encrypted and sent. Privacy advocates are saying it is exactly like having a spy sitting right inside your room, making the lock on your door completely useless. Section 3, the summer recess trick, how it actually passed. अब सुनो main twist भाई. How does a massive surveillance law actually pass? In March 2026, an earlier version was flat out blocked. Then, in June 2026, it failed again in the plenary session. Politicians knew it was highly controversial. But then, July 9th to 16th, the bill was suddenly revived and passed by an urgent procedure during the summer recess. जब mostly politicians holiday पर थे, तब ये law चुपके से push through हो गया. And the math here is absolutely wild. 361. Opponents of this bill actually had 314 votes against it. But due to procedural rules, they needed an absolute majority of 361 votes to block it. Because they fell short of 361, the bill passed by default. 314 against, but it still becomes law. Can you believe that? Section 4. Privacy versus security debate, the two sides of the coin. On one side, authorities strongly argue that this scanning is absolutely necessary to protect children from horrific abuse material. They see stopping CSAM as a critical mission. But on the flip side, critics warn of a surveillance paradise. They argue determined abusers will just move to the darknet, while innocent citizens face mass surveillance, false positive AI flags, and a terrifying slippery slope to total control. This has sparked intense public backlash, specifically the hypocrisy claim. Social media platforms are exploding right now because people are pointing out that EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen is aggressively pushing for the citizen surveillance while allegedly deleting her own text messages with Pfizer executives. The public is furious over what they see as a massive double standard here.
तो tech industry कैसे respond कर रही है? We will not build back doors. This powerful stance comes from Tuta, a highly respected privacy email provider. While major global platforms are being forced to comply, privacy-first companies are drawing a hard line, setting up a massive legal and ethical showdown. Section 5. What happens next? The future of global privacy.
If you think this is just about one law in Europe, you are missing the bigger picture. This scanning regime is officially extended until at least 2028, laying the groundwork for a much more expansive Chat Control 2.0. Privacy advocates are drawing terrifying parallels to mandatory driver monitoring cameras and sweeping digital IDs. Because global platforms must comply to operate in Europe, this EU law functionally rewrites privacy standards for everyone on the internet. So, I leave you with this final chilling thought. If your own phone is scanning your words and photos before you even hit send, who is really in control of your digital life?